What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, we will be going over the Mejiro Gala event, from the banners to the event itself, and then at the end of the video, after all that, I'll go over the comments that was posted in yesterday's video and see what y'all got to say about the banners. See also if if Nova had hold in the banner or if anyone else as well. So with that being said, let's jump into the banner and see what Mejiro Palmer and Mejiro Bright are all about. So starting off with Mejiro Palmer, at level 1 3-star, we have 100 speed, 103 stamina, 70 power, 101 guts, and 76 wise. At level 3 or level 5 3, what am I saying 3? Level 5 5-star, 122 speed, 126 stamina, 85 power, 123 guts, and 94 wise. For her aptitudes, we have an A in turf, medium and long distance runner, and then as strategy, she is a runner, with her growth rate being at 10% speed and 20% stamina. Her unique skill, Jingo All the Way. If you're in the lead on any straight in the last 60% of the race, your speed will slightly increase. If you're in Nakayama and you've activated the Great Escape skill, your acceleration will also slightly increase. So this would work well if you train as Great Escape. If you're in the lead on any straight in the last 60% of the race. Interesting skill, I'd say. You get a boost in Nakayama, and also a boost. I guess there's a boost if you're in Nakayama and activate the Great Escape skill. Interesting. Let's go over her innate skills now. You have long distance straights. For long distance, at a random point on a random straight, your speed will slightly increase. Front runner. At the start of the race, your acceleration will slightly increase for runners. Up the vibes. For long distance, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase and your stamina will marginally recover. And then her awakening skills, we have straight skill. At a random point on a random straight, your speed will slightly increase for level 2. For level 3, we have flash of wind. For long distance, at a random point on a random straight, your speed will increase. Level 4, we have groundwork. Slightly increased acceleration when many skills are activated during the opening leg. And at level 5, we have seriously good vibes for long distance. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase and your stamina will slightly recover. Then moving on to the evolved skills, we have Flash of Wind into Kick the North Wind. For long distance, at a random point on a random straight, your speed will increase. First condition, win any graded long race 2 times or get at least 2 skills for long aptitude. And condition 2, have at least 800 speed. Then from seriously good vibes into I don't know, miracle Paris, something like that. For Great Escape a long distance, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will greatly increase and your stamina will slightly recover. Bonus stamina recovery if you're in Nakayama and your motivation is perfect. Just interesting now that there's like another Great Escape or a Great Escape long distance skill. That's pretty interesting to see. And then skills from events. I don't know if it'll show here. Leave it to Vigor for runners. During any uphill beyond the first 10 seconds of the race, your stamina will slightly recover. and runner straights. For runners, slightly increased speed on straights. And then you could also get Great Escape, which changes your strategy from runner to Great Escape. Strategy even more aggressive than runner. Sympathy, your speed stat is increased by 40 if there are at least 4 other girls with the sympathy skill in the race. And then runner's tricks, your field of vision is slightly increased and your wisdom stat is increased by 40. I didn't change the skill on screen simply because I can't see it here. But yeah, Palmer's interesting. Obviously built for long distance based on all her long distance skills. Also Nakayama, being that we have the Arima Kinen CM or the Arima CM coming up, she would work out for the CM as well. At least she'll get a boost from her Unikas to support her. Yeah, I just wanted to triple check. But yeah, she would be good for the next CM from what it seems like. Especially it being on Nakayama because of the Arima CM. Now we go over Mejiro Bright. At level 1 3-star, 85 speed, 117 stamina, 85 power, 75 guts, and 88 wise. At level 5 5-star, 103 speed, 144 stamina, 103 power, 92 guts, and 108 wise. Aptitude A on turf, can run medium long distance and miles as long as you raise her aptitude up from a C to an A. And then she is a betweener chaser, but you do so choose to, you can bring up her leader up from a D to an A. And then her growth rate 20% on stamina and 10% on wise. For her unique skill, Illuminate You, if you're in the middle of the pack, during the middle leg, your stamina will greatly recover, but your speed will slightly decrease. Then, during the final leg, if your stamina stat is at least 1200, you will get a slight speed boost. Ooh, quite interesting. So you recover a good amount of stamina, but your speed will slightly decrease. But you'll get a slight speed boost if your stamina stat is 1200 at least during the final leg. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. I'd probably have to test it out myself to really see how good it is, but I am not pulling. I've already decided that. They're figuring out who the banner was. And that would be a good thing for me, because at least I can start saving a little bit more and see how much I can get. But moving on to the innate skills, we have from the first step for betweeners. If you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will marginally increase. Bad track condition, your power stat is increased by 40 in races with slightly heavy or bad track conditions, which should be the condition of the Nakayama or the Arima CM. I remember seeing heavy on it. And then press the attack for long distance. If you overtake someone during the final leg, your speed will slightly increase and your acceleration will marginally increase. Onto the awakening skills, we have on the move. For betweeners, if you're not in the front during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase for level 2. For level 3, we have 1000-mile journey. For betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. Level 4, we have winter girl. Your speed stat is increased by 40 in the winter. And then level 5, we have tempestuous pressure for long distance. If you overtake someone during the final leg, your speed will increase and your acceleration will slightly increase as well. And then onto the evolved skills, we have 1000-mile journey into Heaven's Path on the Holy Night. For betweeners, at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. Bonus duration if your stamina stat is at least 1200. So another one I would work out for long distance. Could be used for medium distance as well, because, for example, in the, what was it? Wasn't the last League of Heroes where we had to do 1200 for, or was it the last CM? I think it was the last CM where we did like 1200 for stamina, so it can work out for medium distance as well. And then the condition is get at least 4 skills for betweener aptitude. Pretty easy. And then last one, from Tempestuous Pressure into Seka's Catch-Up. So here, for long distance, if you overtake someone during the final leg, your speed will increase. Bonus duration if your stamina stat is at least 1200 once again. Interesting. So from 2 of your skills, 3 from your unique, if you include a unique skill. If your stamina stats at least 1200, you will get a slight speed boost. Another slight increase in speed from 1 evolved skill, and an increase, or actually all of them increases speed. So having all 3 of them will increase your speed to a certain margin, I guess. And then skills from events, we have Lock On. If you're in the second half of the pack during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase for long distance. My Own Pace for long distance. If you're in the middle of the pack during the first half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly decrease and your stamina will recover. There's also Bad Track Condition. Your power stat is increased by 40 in races with slightly heavy, or bad track condition. King of the Castle for long distance. Slightly increases speed when near the inner fence during the final leg. Stand Your Ground for medium distance. If someone has been trying to overtake you during the final corner or later, your speed and acceleration will slightly increase. Non-core distances, your stamina stat is increased by 40 and non-core distance races, not multiples of 400 meters. Long distance corners for long distance, slightly increases distance or increases speed on corners. Pass Expert for long distance, becomes slightly harder to tire when overtaking. And Smokescreen for long distance, slightly narrows the field of vision of girls in the front in the final leg. That is a lot of skills from events. I'd say they're both pretty much made for long distance from what it seems. But still not pulling. I think out of the 2, I don't know, they're both different, but in a good way. The one that interests me is the Mejiro Palmer unique, and also her other skill based on Great Escape once it's evolved. Where for Mejiro Palmer, her unique looks like it works best at Nakayama, while for Mejiro Bright, simply and probably any long distance would work out. Long distance race, I'd say, or any race that needs 1200 plus stamina. So I say pick and choose. I think for flexibility or for usage, it would be more towards Mejiro Bright, since she doesn't have that Nakayama condition to get a little bit more acceleration. But otherwise, I think they're both pretty interesting. At least that's my personal opinion. Definitely this Palmer could work out for the next CM. Well, even Bright, but Palmer for her unique. And then we do have Mejiro Dober and Mejiro Ramino board cards. We'll just take a quick peek at them, see what skills they have, see what they're going to be good at. That way we can quickly go over it. So unique effect for Dober, gain power bonus 2 when when the bond gauge is at least 80. All right. betweeners, miles, mile betweeners, short mile, but I'm gonna just consider it as mile. So for a speed card, if you guys are in need of a mile betweener support card, speed support card for betweeners, here you go. Obviously works out for Mejiro Dober and anyone else who does mile distance. At least that's my take on this support card just by looking at it. And then going into the Mejiro Ramano one, although I haven't used the power card in a bit, I'll be quite honest. Unique effect, gain power bonus 1 for every undefined skill, up to 3 for 3 skills. Medium distance, leader, a little bit on mile, and then there's Winter Girl as well. So I'd say if you guys are using power cards, this one would be good for medium distance support, as well as a leader and a little in betweener, because there is a leader betweener skill. And also if you're looking for Winter Girl, this would be the card as well. Other than that, yeah, betweener leaders and medium distance for Ramano. If you guys want a power card, mile and betweener support for the speed card for Mejiro Dober. That's pretty much it. Nice and simple, just went over it. Other than that, let's go move on to the actual Mejiro Gala event and see and go over the events, as well as quickly go over the Mejiro Orion card, because it is the event card and I believe it is a guts one, which in turn we'll see if we'll end up using it, but I don't know just yet. Let's go over the card first as well. So 400k, you get the final copy. The other, was it 4 you get from reading the last story, then the other 3 from the bingo roulette. But for this Mejiro Orion card, her unique effect, gain increased training of 10 when the bond gauge is at least 80. Not too bad. As for her skills, we have Winter Girl. Your speed stat is increased by 40 in winter. Non-core distances, your stamina stat is increased by 40 in non-core distance races, which works out as well. Other skills being betweener, medium distance, long distance. And then the gold skill, laborious. Passing becomes a bit easier. Excuse me, to succeed. It's alright. It's just an event card. Honestly, I think I just stick to the Haru card if you guys are gonna just do one guts card. At least that's me personally. But if you want to use a guts card and you don't really have one, but you have this one, I guess it'll work out. But it's kind of underwhelming. Most of the time, event cards would be like that, so it is what it is. But what we can do now is just go over the event missions, and we should be good. So, event missions, these are the daily missions. Win any race during training, participate in Team Stadium once, log in once, and clear all daily missions, which quickly claim that. For this one is basically just finish all the one-time missions. It's over here. I'm gonna just go over a total of the specific mission, so I don't go over them multiple times. So complete training run 12 times, win any race 60 times, win 40 G1 races during training, gather a total of 2 million fans during the event period, participate in Team Stadium match 40 times, reach a cumulative score of 3 million during Team Stadium matches, Get at least third in the Japan Derby once during training. Get at least third in the Takarazuka Kinen once during training. And participate in daily race 15 times. And that is pretty much it for the Mejiro Gala. So I guess this quick rundown. Both of them are interesting for long distance. Certainly looks like Palmer was made for Nakayama racetrack, so next CM would work out. As for Metro Bright, he basically has 3 skills. That includes her unique skill and 2 of her gold skills or evolved skills that would support her for long distance races as well, as long as you have, or just races where you have 1200 plus on stamina, you get speed boosts for each and every skill, so that works out. So if I had gems, I'd probably pull just to get more options for long distance, but I guess I'm not pulling because I want to see how much I can save before I actually pull for a character I want, whenever that's gonna be. Whether it'll be Satono Crown later this month, if she does appear or get released, or will it be Duramente sometime in the future? Maybe another Kita, or it'll probably just be the anniversary, which could be Duramente. Maybe. I hope. Or if I wait that long, I should most likely at least have like 20k plus, maybe even make it by 30k. But will I survive that long and not pulling? A different story. But other than that, let's go over the comments. We do have quite a bit, but there's also a few replies from what I see here. But I'm gonna make sure that there aren't any extra comments or comments that have been posted recently, just to make sure. Looks like there isn't, so let's go over the comments. Let me see, where do I start off with? Okay. Let me actually do it from here. Okay. The first comment is from Ren. Looks like Nova will have his hands full. Honestly, I think Bright's outfit is super cute. However, I'll be spending my time on the Twinkle series. Is it? There was another banner, right? Yeah, this banner. I'm sorry, Dura. I don't mind Scarlet, I guess, but I mainly want Tamamo, Valentine's Bourbon, and Dodo. Wait, that's not this one. On the Twinkle series. I thought maybe we were talking about this banner, but it isn't. Or are you? Nope, you are not. Sorry, I just had to go quickly ahead of the comment, but I don't know about Gold Ship. I mean, if I get her and one of the ones I want, then okay, but the most wanted one I want is Valentine's Bourbon. If I get lucky enough to pull her, I'll stop. I saw the news too, and why do they keep having Guts Power cards for the free event card? I think it's been a while since we've gotten... Let me see. So, measure Rind for this one. Oh, last time was Haru, right? It was kind of bad as well, and it was Power. Fine Motion was Speed. And then we had... Air Groove. Helios. Vodka. For what it's worth, we haven't actually gotten too much, or Yeah, too much guts or power. I think it's been pretty even. If anything, we've gotten speed the most because we've gotten it 3 times from what I see, like over nearly the past whole year. From what I can see, we got Katsuragi Ace, Tokai Teo, Air Groove, and Fine Motion. That's 4 free speed cards we had gotten since the 2nd anniversary event, which was the Katsuragi Ace one. So yeah, the most we've gotten was speeds. Because the last event was the Festival 1. That was Haru. And before that was Halloween with Fine Motion. Then I want to say Air Groove before that. Although I feel like that's too far. Should have been one more. At least one more in between. Was that the Juggle Pocket one? I'm not even sure anymore. It was either that or the Admire Vega or Ayabe. But yeah, we've mostly gotten speed cards over the event cards. Or event cards over the OC year. I think. At least that's from what it seems like. I don't know what else we've gotten. I don't know where else. I think maybe this Echinodictus was a support card. I don't know, let's take a look at it. Mostly whatever card I have as max limit break should pretty much be the event card, but we'll see. Yeah, that vodka card for sure, this Teo card. Air Groove, Fine Motion. This one was given to us, the stamina card. Or was that the event card? I'm not even sure. I know this Haru card because I have 4 right here, so I'll just do that right now. Oh yeah, so the Echinodictus, which would be our 2nd power card. Helios, Sword of Wise. I think this Sakura Laurel one. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this would probably be our first Guts event card this year. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but judging for what I've seen, it seems like that's the case. So it's not too bad. In the past, they've given us a good amount of that, though. This year has been more focused on speed, I'd say. Not too bad. Yeah, to be honest, I thought that was a Valentine's version of her the first time I saw it. If you don't know, all the characters on the Twinkle series are going to be Summer Gold Ship, TM Opera, Halloween Dodo, Original Tamamo, the normal Chris, I think, Scarlet, and Inari one's Fest outfit. Wait, was this announced? Oh, here it is. I see it now. Okay, I see. I didn't see this earlier. Okay. Can you... Interesting. All right. So you will be using your jewels on the Twinkle Series collection? And I mean, I would too, just to get... Actually, I don't know who I get. I don't know who I'd get. I think I'd rather just sit it out. Yeah, I'd rather just sit it out. The two ones I really want is Bourbon and Inari. I mean, as much as I want Choco Bourbon, I wouldn't pull. I'm gonna keep saving. And I guess Dodo and Tamamo are after that, but I'll be watching the 9th episode of Uma, but I'll share my thoughts on Friday. I started using my 2 ints and 3 speed and focusing on power 2 during the training. I'm still slowly working on the other like setups for different characters. I've actually been trying the 3 speed more for McQueen. Wise is still struggling for some reason, but trying to make it work. But yeah, all those gems Nova save will be for naught, as he has a lot of measurable stuff to get. Thanks for the video. I think so too, about the 500 and then the 150. So in total from just that 650 gems. And then I guess we can include the 500 gems we get from every Wednesday the anime releases the episode. We could do that as well. So that's still a good chunk. We still have what, 3 more or 4 more? I think. That's still a good bit. I think I might wait until season 2 is done till I watch it. And if you know about those little cone chips, those bungles, I think they're called bugles. It's like the size, but a little, I'm assuming bigger, not better. Not too big. Especially if you say your dog's too. Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah. That's totally fine, I guess. But yeah. If we're talking about Eminence for season 2, yeah, you could wait till the end of that. I normally like to wait till the end of seasons anyway, if you guys didn't know. Thanks, Shushu Sensei. Also, I want Cheval. Cheval thighs are now claimed by me. I don't know. A lot of people here like Cheval, so I also just realized how cute McQueen is with those ponytails. They're really cute. Then a like and heart that. There's another comment from Ren, so I'm just gonna go over the replies, then go to the second comment. But there's a reply here from Nova saying, "You are right about my hands being full. My Mejiro has been tingling since yesterday and I can't sleep. Help." And then Ren says, "I wish you the best of luck." Nova says, "Thank you." I have a feeling that Nova most likely did pull. We'll see. I think he has the last comments. Then Ren, second comment. "We're getting a movie. Is it gonna be like live action or animated? Either way, I'm excited and I can't wait." Judging from what Cheese said, I mean, it'll still most likely be animated. Live action, I don't even. I've avoided every. Well, I wouldn't say every because I have seen probably 1 or 2, but like most of the live actions, I generally don't. They just generally are not okay. But yeah, if Cheese's prediction's correct, then yes, we will be getting a movie. But I guess we won't know until I think March. I think it was March. But Cheese has replied saying they registered a website for one and some other info on it leaked on a Chinese forum. It isn't confirmed at all, just a possibility. And then Ren says, "Oh, that's cool. Thanks." But thank you for the comments, Ren, and the replies to her comments, Cheese and Nova. Oh, we have Nova's comments right here. So, moving on to Nova's comments. Regarding the Mejiro Gala, "Let's effing go" is what I would have said if I had just had go ham on Uma Musume. No, no, no. I have to be financially cautious. I have been disciplined in the art of hoarding. I can't let the Mejiro costumes win, even if they are cute AF. Seriously though, I might pull on them if they have better stat distribution. I have both their original versions, and honestly, I would like to have them have better stat distributions. If their costumes will improve on this, then yeah, goodbye 65k. The support cards I'll have to see. Since I use a lot of Mejiros, I won't be able to use them. Well, I mean, technically you would be able to. You just would have to mix and match them. That's pretty much the only way I see. I'm pretty sure you can if you could just mix and match them. If you had all the cards though. Might actually be the first event story I'll watch in full. I think the first event I watched was the first event with Special Week. God, I feel like a fossil right now. Well, we both started when the game started, so I guess we're both there. Wait a minute, I can just use my Mejiro Umas and get bonus event points, and I don't have to change anything about my routine. Well, as long as you're using just Ramino, Palmer, Dober, Bright, and Ryan, you'll be pretty much good for the event boosts. This is a great event. Mejiro Banzai and soon Satono Banzai. This will be the best Christmas ever on December 1. And in response to the first comment, Chiza said, I have a challenge for you. Maybe for the next CM or whatever. Build a full Mejiro while only using Mejiro support cards. It should definitely be possible, especially with 3 new Mejiro cards we're getting. And Nova has said, that is a nice challenge, but I need to save for the anniversary, unfortunately. I can pull for the Umas, but the cards will have to pass. Yeah, I could see why you would pass. Unless you really want the support for Mile Betweeners and Leader Medium Distance. And then you have the Guts card, but yeah. On to the second comment from Nova. I'm also known as a Mejiro guy now. That's pretty good, actually. I just want a Mejiro wedding event and I can be happy forever. Honestly, I could actually see that happening. Most likely, they'd probably throw a queen on it along with... I want to say Dober, because that would be her 3rd outfit, but then again, that would be McQueen's 4th. I think I'd say McQueen and Ramino would be nice to see Ramino in another outfit, but that's just me. Moving on to the response from Cheese again. Yeah, I was typing that comment at work and didn't really have time to look up who the Mejiro fan was, but I guess all is well since we all knew who I was talking about. Definitely do. And then Nova says, I shall be Mejiro Tano guy in the near future. Well, hopefully if Satono Crown does get released, expecting you to pull for her then, if that's the case. And then an update at 2 a.m. from Nova. I got both Mejiros, but what did it cost? 25k or so. I think it could have been worse, but yeah, I did it. Yeah, you got both Mejiros at 25k, so about half or close to half from what you have. But you did get both Mejiros, but also did you get any other characters to at least, like, you know, make it seem like it's not as bad as it looks like? At least that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, let me know if you got any other characters besides that, if you remember at least. But thank you for the comments, Nova, and the replies to Nova's comments, Cheese. I don't think you had an actual comment, I think. Or 6, 8, 9. Yeah, Cheese didn't have an actual comment, but we have one last one from Eugen. Sometimes if there's not friendship training, I look on other stats and select the best one with the highest points in total. Or sometimes I choose via skill points. For me, I basically choose the stat that I'm lacking in to just try and play catch up. That's me at least. And that way I can get more skills, but most of the time I choose stats with 2 rainbow or highest skill point training. Either way I go for wisdom training. Response regarding the growth rate topic. When a certain UMA doesn't have speed growth rate, as speed is important, we tend to go for a 3 speed card, especially for beginners. So if it has 20 or 30%, you have the leeway to reduce the cards into 2 or 1% or 1 and use them to other stats to improve, like stamina if it's a medium long distance, or power guts on a short mild distance, basically improving what you are lacking or maximizing the benefits of the growth rate depending on your training plan. It's just a way smarter version of what I was trying to say yesterday. But glad you said that in a way that people can understand. At least I got it. So yeah. Felt like I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. So I'm just gonna move on with the comment. I'm glad it's a measurable banner update and gives me a reason to skip since I'm not really into it, unlike before, since the color theme suits my taste. I won't deny the costume is really good, but yeah, I need to save and stick with it. Exactly what I'm doing. Although, I guess in a way, since the Mejiro clan is, since I'm more of a Teo Kita fan, it seems like, in a way, it's cheaper on my end. Because then if I was, a full Mejiro supporter, yeah, I probably would have pulled. But since I'm not, then I can just sit back and chill. Although I still like the Mejiro heaps. I'm just glad I'm able to save. But Satono's a different one. I'd probably pull more if it was a Satono event. Maybe. But we'll see. For now, I am saved. I can save. We have 9,297 at the moment, so hopefully we can keep going on that saving streak. But let's move on with the comment. Since I'm a Stamina Greek refugee, I went for 200 pulls for Stamina Earth, 30 free support tickets plus 25,500. I got 7 SSRs, 2 Earth Staminas, Nakayama Wise, a new one, Barista Cafe Stamina, a new one, Same Sky Wise, 1 limit break, Speed Nichino, 3 limit breaks, and Power Nature new. So I use my 2 limit break crystals to make my Stamina Sounds of Earth into max limit break, and I wish I could get an extra Earth so I can make Speed L into max LB, but on 200 rolls, this is a good pull. So for now, I'll save the 2.5 SSR ticket and decide later if I'll redeem it for Speed Mizumaru or Sports Wise Bourbon. Dang. That's a lot of cards you've gotten. Pretty much in the same amount that Nova spent for the Mejiros, but at least you got a good stamina card now. I'll just chill out for now since this Mejiro theme is just meant to me. Sorry, Mejiro fans, I'm not hyped about it. Unless Team Canopus come into way, that will be a different story. For now, keep calm until Grand Cheval or 3rd anniversary comes in. I'm telling you, Ren, a lot of people like Cheval Grand, so... But I had a feeling that you were all about Canopus Fusion, based off, Twin Turbo, and then how you were talking about, like, Canopus teams and all that. I figured that you were more of a Canopus guy or person. As for me, I don't really have like a set thing. I mean, Teo and Kita are in Speaker, but that's pretty much it. Cap is just Cap. Duramente is just Duramente. So, it's just pretty much the way it is. But that is pretty much all the comments that I like on and heart all of them. Yes, I have. And we are good. We are good. So, I guess with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys, just like Nova, went and pulled for Mejiro Palmer or Mejiro Bright, or even both if you wanted to get both, or you decided to go for the support cards, which the Mejiro Dober speed card is once again a mile and Betweener support for speed. You want a speed card. And then the power Mejiro Ramano card is mostly a leader medium distance support. And then the Mejiro Ryan card is kind of just meh. It's just whatever, to be honest. But other than that, if there's anything else y'all want to talk about, put it down in the comments section down below, along with any other things you guys want to talk about. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.